Today, I'd like to continue our journey through the book of Judges in chapter 13. In chapter 13, we get into a period in which the Philistines now become very important. We've heard a little about them in the book of Joshua, a little in the book of Judges up to this point. But in chapter 13, we're going to see more of a focus now on the Philistines. At this point, after the number of judges had been successful, the Philistines are ruling for a period of 40 years. And we're introduced in chapter 13 to the wife of Manoah. We find that she is barren, and she was from the clan of the Danites. But an angel then comes and appears to Manoah's wife and tells her that she would conceive and that she would bear a son. So there she is, she's been barren, thinking that she's not going to have a child. This angel comes to her with this amazing good news. You can just imagine how excited she's going to be that perhaps now she will be able to give birth, because at this point, a woman not having a child, it was almost seen like you were cursed by God. Children were God's blessing. If you didn't have a child, it's like, you really weren't blessed by God. So Manoah's wife, of course, very excited at this. The angel also tells her not to have any wine, not to have any strong drink, and to eat nothing unclean. So these are some special instructions that she gets, and it's going to echo those instructions in terms of her child and what he will be asked to undertake. The boy that she will have, according to the angel, is to be consecrated to the Lord. So this child is going to be special. We see this in a lot of these birth announcements in the scripture. We see that when a woman has been barren for a while and an angel comes, these children are usually special children that the Bible speaks about, and they have a special role to play in the history of the people of God. The angel tells Manoah's wife that no razor will touch his head. And the Nazir, that Hebrew term, means that you are consecrated. So this special vow, this Nazirite vow, will be applied to this child. And the Nazirite vow was that there would be no wine that the person would drink and no cutting of the hair. So the Nazirites were really special people who were consecrated primarily to the Lord. Their calling in life was to follow the Lord. Not exactly prophets, but specially devoted to the Lord in terms of their life. They would put God first, because normally shaving and drinking wine, these were just normal activities that you would think people would undertake. But when they took the Nazirite vow, they said no to those. And the angel then tells her that this child will have a special role. He will be the one who will deliver the Israelites from the power of the Philistines. So you can just imagine how she takes this news. Not only is she going to have a child, which is so wonderful, she's not to drink any wine, and that's okay with her, but the child will have a special role. He will have this special vow, this Nazirite vow, and not only that, he will be the one who will defeat the Philistines, who've been ruling over the people for 40 years. They've been oppressing them, made slaves out of them. So you can see how excited she must have been to get this news from the angel. But again, an angel coming to a person. This is unusual, this messenger from God. Of course, there's going to be that doubt. Am I dreaming this? Is this truly an angel? All of that is going to enter into it. But certainly the news for her was good news. She then goes to tell her husband, I've got good news. Manoah then takes the news, and he's excited too, but he's a little skeptical. Did this really happen? Is this really going to be good news for us? So Manoah decides, I'm going to pray to the Lord to send the angel back. So the angel can teach them what to do for the boy when he's born. So Manoah was thinking, well, now this child is going to be consecrated to the Lord. This special child is going to come. How are we going to handle this situation? What should I do? Should I give the child special instructions? Is there something that I can do in terms of raising this child properly so that the child will fulfill all of these amazing responsibilities? Well, lo and behold, God answers the prayer. The angel does come back to his wife. She's in the field doing her agricultural role and trying to help grow the crops, and she's there in the field. And as she's in the field, the angel comes and she's like, oh, this is an answer to the prayer. We've been praying for the angel to come back. So she goes and gets her husband, and the angel is there in the field, and the angel tells him that his wife is to abstain from wine, any strong drink, and any unclean food, which is really a repetition of what the angel had told to the wife. So this is not new information, but certainly it was good for Manoah to hear this from his wife. And even better, of course, that he hears it from the angel, which confirms what the wife is saying. We heard it from his wife, great news, wonderful, but is it really true? I don't know exactly. Maybe she was out in the sun too much and had this crazy feeling, and let's see if it's true. So the angel confirms it. So Manoah feels good about that. And he decides to want to share a meal with the angel. He's so happy. Why don't you stay? We'll have a meal together. But the angel says, no, you don't really offer meals to angels, messengers of God. That's not the way it works. But offer a holocaust to the Lord as a sacrifice. Of course, we remember the great story of Abraham when the three visitors came and he provided a meal for them, and they, we think, were sort of like angels, messengers from God. But this particular angel says, no, we're not going to get into the meal situation at all. So Manoah asked the angel for his name, and the angel said, well, it doesn't work that way. The angel said, my name is mysterious. I'm not going to give my name. You see in the book of Tobit, the angel gives his name, but this angel says, no, this is mysterious. I am not going to give my name. Manoah then offered a sacrifice to God, who is mysterious. So interesting how the two mysteries interact. This angel speaks about mystery, and Manoah is offering the sacrifice to God, who is mysterious as well.